to the news. The news headline: Buhari is God sent. Details within. Please share your thoughts with us. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has described President Muhammadu Buhari as a God-sent, honest Nigeria leader. This is even as he stressed the need for Nigeria to place a premium on its human resources, saying its talents are the country's biggest exports and significant investment. He said this when he received Kannywood delegation under the auspices of a group named 13 by 13 Awareness Group, led by its president, Alhaji Dauda Rarara, and spokesperson, Yakubu Mohammed, who eulogized and described him as Buhari's personal person. A statement by his media aide, Laolu Akonde, said Osinbajo emphasized the need to pay more attention to the country's human resources, describing Nigeria's creative sector as one of the most vibrant, saying the country's impressive array of talents across the creative sector needs to be showcased more to the world. Osinbajo said, in spite of the challenges of insecurity, insurgency, the government would continue to explore ways to support the creative sector and implore other aspects of national life. He stated how, despite 2 recessions and the socio-economic effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, the President Buhari's administration had shown firm resolve and commitment towards improving the economy and welfare of all Nigerians. We are very fortunate that God gave us a leader like President Muhammadu Buhari at the time we are facing. And the reason why I say so is because, you see, if we don't have a steady and matured person who understands a lot of things and who is respected by the people, there will be more chaos and we won't even know where this will end. We must continue to thank God that at least we have a leader who is considered honest all across the country. Everybody knows that he's a man of his words. No matter where you are in the country, you know that he's a man of his words. You know he's honest, and you know he is not stealing the resources of the country. The Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who has described President Muhammadu Buhari as a God-sent at this time in the country Nigeria, he said, despite the fact that we faced 2 recessions, the economic social growth of the country is still stable, meaning that President Muhammadu Buhari has done something that anybody has done. And we should be thankful that Muhammadu Buhari is an honest man, someone who is incorruptible, someone who the whole world knows that is very honest. Nobody in the world does not know that he is honest. And we should be thankful for that kind of president. Truly, he is a God-sent. Looking at the perspective of insurgency, banditry, terrorism, kidnapping, is making sure that things work hand in hand. We're still fighting insurgency and all sorts. And remember that we have banditry here and there in the northwest and things like that. All of these things have occurrences in the life of a nation. Every nation runs into trouble, but it is the government at that time that must take the responsibility. The people of Nigeria have been lamenting about the worsening economic hardship and insecurity with the way Mr. President promised but failing repeatedly to contain the crisis. Mr. President, who made his intentions known when he was aspiring for the presidential seat 2015, said that when he comes into power, Boko Haram, insurgency, kidnapping, killings, there will be surplus food. The dollar will decrease. Naira to dollar will decrease. The socio-economic life of Nigeria will bounce back to normal. But 7 years down the road, those things have become worsened. People are lamenting here and there. People are dying every day. Boko Haram are killing every day, kidnappings. And this thing is happening every day. Although in his regime, it has lifted 10.5 million Nigerians out of poverty. The World Bank said 7 million Nigerians dropped below the poverty line due to worsening inflation in the country in 2020. We had 2 recessions, we have COVID-19, and we also have a lot of things that happened in the year 2020 through 2021. But as it is, he said that the economy has bounced back and people have been lifted from their poverty line. Rising inflation rates have sent prices of food and commodities through the roof as the nation's central bank battles foreign exchange crisis. The food has increased a lot because even now, someone that is living on daily basis on the business he or she is doing can still afford to get 1 cup of rice. But now, a cup of rice has gone a long way, and the people of Nigeria are truly suffering. But the Vice President is saying that he's a God sent. Is it truly a God sent? Because everything still looked somehow in the country Nigeria. Mr. Buhari has also come under fire for his inability to rein in the excesses of armed groups across the country, including the bandits' occupation of communities, mass abduction of school children, among other emergencies. Despite purchasing multi-billion-dollar weapons and fighter jets, with a promise to eliminate armed bandits and Boko Haram terrorists, Nigerians have decried the lack of tangible results overall. What's your take on this? On what Osinbajo said? Please share your thoughts. Thank you.